Here we've got a wild multi-tool that I just found on Amazon recently. This is the QDX, I believe 12-in-1 multi-tool. Now this is based off something like the SOG baton. I have not reviewed a bunch of the SOG batons, but I have got some new ones in. So quickly, I just want to show you, this is the SOG Q4 right here. Now this one has these pliers, and then you collapse it. It has this ratchet driver in the back. So you would try to get this bit out right here. All right, so once you find a tool or something to get the bit out, that's really sort of locked into place right there. And I haven't used this tool, so maybe there's an easier way to do it, but you have your built-in ratchet, and then that really snaps in there pretty securely. And then you can deploy your pliers and this nice pocket clip and all these tools right here. Yeah, so you've got a whole little array. This is the SOG Q4. And I'll do a separate video where I go over the SOG and whether I like it or not. This one right here is locking on the back right there. It's got some locking tools. And then it extends for the pliers. All right, now I want to bring back this tool from Amazon, the QDX, and this is a totally different take on the SOG system. Now, SwissTech has done a version, and then I've even seen some, I think a knife version, but this is a huge set of fishing pliers. And I almost wonder if this makes the most sense. So hear me out. Now, one of the big disappointments with the system is I have found that this sort of collapses on me. Now, I was trying to figure out with this one, I cannot push these handles back. So they have to be fully extended. And then I think you have to basically lock these in place, and then you have tension once these jaws are shut. So before they're shut, it can go back and forth. So I think that's a problem, because if the jaws are open like this, they slide. So if you're trying to grasp something that's larger, then the handles slide. And then as soon as it is locked like this, then it doesn't slide. So for example, let's try to grab this measuring tape. All right. Yeah, so then the handle slides. Now, for instance, let's grab this. Well, let's see. Let's just do this bag. Yeah, and so we don't have any sliding right there because the pliers are actually closed. Let's do this Leatherman bit right here. And I think on the end, simulating like a fishing hook right there. Yeah, so these don't, as long as we grab this, even this right here, yeah, it seems to stay closed. So I do think this might be a better system for this. You have these replaceable wire cutters, it looks like. I don't know where you would get replaceable wire cutters. And then this is a little bit interesting. It looks like you can take these apart, these pliers apart, and perhaps do maintenance on them. Now, let me see if the original SOG, I guess they were the same way. Well, only one-sided right here, but you could potentially maybe do maintenance on the pliers. I like that idea with DeCoyo's fan exclusive multi-tool. That's one of the things I really liked about it. And then when Leatherman did that with one of their, was it Blackout, their Charge garage version, whatever it was called, that was pretty cool as well. All right, so we have different notches in here. We'll go over that a little bit when we get to the instructions. It has a very tiny pocket clip. And then let's go ahead and close this up. And I think the rest is on the outside. Now on this side, we have two tools. And they're not extremely hard to get to. Now, both of these are operated just with these springs right here that pop out. There's this knife. Both of these, all these outside tools don't look extremely well made. The knife looks fine. This tool right here looks fine. But then on the other side, some of the tools, yeah, don't look as well. Now this one right here is supposed to be a hook remover and a hook adjuster is what this tool is right here. And then maybe it's just one tool that I'm not a fan of actually. This is your file, only on the one side a diamond file, but at least you have that file. On this side, I have no clue what that is. It's just, I guess, plain metal right there. Then on this side is a tool I do not understand at all. This supposedly is a can opener. Now, how would you open a can with that? I mean, that looks very, very small. It doesn't look sharp at all. I haven't tried it, but yeah, I'm not sure that that would work very well. Now, I think you could probably make this open a bottle cap, make it a bottle cap opener. That would probably work fine. But as far as a can opener, yeah, not sure about that part. Maybe a little tiny screwdriver on the end. I could see that. Now, I think this needs marked down to at least $25. It is right now $40, and it has been in the past supposedly $50. I think it needs marked down to around $25 before it's worth it. But if you crave unusual tools, this is definitely something that's a little bit unusual. At the end of these pliers, this is for your split ring. And then right here is your crimp lead. And then right here is the cut lines. There you go. These are fishing pliers on another level. I don't think I usually see fishing pliers quite this long. Let's see how large these are actually. Now, closed. Yeah, so these are about 3 inches. So about 3.5 inches to the pivot point, or about 9 centimeters. Wow. And then when we have this closed, it is around 7 inches or just over 17 centimeters. So it will be a little bit of a lengthy tool. Let's turn this on, see how many ounces this is. 5.5 ounces, not too bad. And then grams, 155 grams. So it's not extremely heavy. I really find these unusual tools, I like them, but I don't know if I would really use them that much. Now, my son does say he really wants to go fishing soon, so maybe we'll have to take this and maybe we'll have to give it a shot and see if it's a great tool or not. $40, I think, still a little steep. See the instructions. These are what comes with it. It doesn't really, now they say 145 grams on here. They basically just say it has metal, aluminum, alloy, stainless steel. This is the box that it comes with. The 12-in-1 folding fishing pliers, pocket size. I will definitely have a link under the more section in the video to Amazon. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this a good buy? Or is it just a little too different for your taste?